Turned once again today to deliver another stream of Golden Kamuy, the manga series. We're good to go, we're good to go, we're good to go. So, yes, actually have returned to cover chapter 191 of Golden Kamuy. And as we know, episode, Jesus Christ, not episode, chapter 190 ended like, oh no, my fears are coming back for Kiro. That rhymes 10 points for me, actually. Well, yeah, the ending of the chapter actually was kind of depressing because it ends with the death of Kiro, and Kiro is kind of one of those characters who I'm basically very conflicted on and how I feel towards him, because on the one hand he's an asshole, but on the other hand he's kind of a cool dude. That's the problem. There's no clear cut like way you feel about these characters because they're kind of got a they're kind of dual layered in that way. You kind of do and fully feel both emotions towards them. I actually kind of like that about this manga, is the fact you always kind of feel like, oh crap, I'm not meant to like this character, but I am. At crucial moments in the actual narrative itself. So it doesn't really hit you at the worst possible points, because the whole entire time, like, wow, you're an asshole, but now you're like, damn it, I kind of like you, but we've got to go just at this very one point. So, yes, 190 ended with the death of Kiro, and we actually might in theory now see the aftermath of that whole entire event, so it doesn't really actually happen. So yes, that's actually point to actually gone live for 191. So, gone live. For chapter 191 of Golden Kamuy. And with that, I do believe we're good to go. Do believe? Are we good to go? Are we good? Are we good? Not on that front, we're not certainly good. Kiro. Twitch has betrayed me twice now at this point, in the space of like 1 minute. There we go, now we're working. Working now, we're good to go. So, anyhow, let's actually get the show on the road. So, anyway, let's begin chapter 191, Water of Home. This drift ice is made from water that flows at the mouth of the Amur River. That's what Kiro taught me. When spring comes, this will melt into the water of his home and he can be at rest. See, this is what I mean. It hits you the worst possible point. It's just kind of like, ow! But why? But why? Kiro was a man who was too serious for his own good. That's the problem with him. Is the fact that he had that kind of he had a determination. Determination itself was his downfall in the end. It's actually quite an interesting way to look at it. This idea of the person's own determination that actually can in theory be the Achilles heel of that character. That's what I kind of appreciate about him, is the fact that he did want to do all these things, but the way he did it was the complete opposite to what he should have done, really, which actually led to his own downfall. I wanted to hear from his own mouth why Aka had to die. Ikaramat said that Kyoranka told her that Walk had changed and that he had betrayed their comrades. So Aka really was killed because he killed the Ainu and stole the gold from them. Right before Noporobu was shot, he said that he wasn't the one who killed the Ainu. That's also the problem as well. There's way too many conflicting arguments on what's really going on here, so you actually don't really know truly what's going on. You're very much like the characters themselves, you just don't know. Sophia, where did she go? She should be nearby. Tsukushima, get a hold of yourself. I'll be fine, sir. It's a horrible injury. I'm amazed you were able to stay on your feet for this long. We need to hurry back to Akko. Tanigaki, are you able to carry him? Sophia and Kyoranka sent a lot of letters when she was in prison. She might already know everything. Huh? Isn't that the daughter of the lighthouse keepers? Ah, somebody's over there. Atsurupa, or whatever your name is. We've come here to secure you. We've made a deal with Sugimoto and he's cooperating with us. Don't stray from my side without my express permission. Did he just drop a guard to his back? I'm gonna go take a look. Me too. On his very first meeting with Atsurupa, Second Lieutenant Koito was shown no respect. He dropped Ogata as well. He dropped my husband. The poor boy cannot catch a break, can he? The poor boy cannot catch a break. Kill him. Sounds like there's a fight or something. More! More! Ah! Oh, it's the dude. He's back. Oh ho ho! Why? If it isn't Sugimoto, what a coincidence! Let's pretend we didn't see a thing. Entering the country by his ship is awfully dangerous after all. Looks like we were using the same route to head north. Bye, Kyoranke. Should we come back and look for Sophia after we carry these guys to Akko? No, I know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. I can't believe I actually brought him back. I'm so glad. Is that the best thing to actually bring? Is that the best character to bring back? Oh, my throat just died during that sentence. So no, I know we'll see Sophia again. I'm sure she'll come looking for me. Goodbye, kid. I won't forget you. Oh yeah, Sidapa. I've got to give this back to you. Thank you, Sugimoto. Alright, let's go back to Hokkaido, Sidapa. And now they're all together. And also Ogata as well. The gang's back together and Ogata. So, Noboribetsu Hell Valley. At the time, Noboribetsu was said to be the largest hot springs area in all of Hokkaido. Because the hot springs were very effective for injuries, after the end of the Russo-Japanese War, 7th Division set this area as a health resort for its wounded soldiers. The waterfall bath, one of the famous spots at Noboribetsu. That feels nice. Wow, they're getting switched around. Private First Class Nikaido and Superior Private Usami. Honestly, I was actually kind of wondering when we actually get back to these guys as well, to be honest. Holy mackerel! Did you get here today? Warrant Officer Kikuda. Damn. Is the treatment of your injuries progressing well, sir? Oh, Veterinary at Surumi is wondering how I'm doing, so he sent you too, right? Wow. By the way, did you hear the strange story that Private First Class Arako was telling? What kind of story? That's the problem. Oh no, he's hot! Yesterday night, he met a strange man at a hot springs deeper in the mountains than this one. The man was running away across the snowy mountains while wearing a getter. It didn't have any light at all, even though it was pitch black out. Odd story, isn't it? My balls are switching back and forth. That's an amazing water pressure. 191 end. So, Noboribetsu in Hell Valley. Noribetsu is the name of a city and nearby hot springs resort in Hokkaido. The name is derived from the Ainu word Nupur and Pet, which means a darkly coloured river. The onsens in the Noboribetsu area were used as a health resort for war veterans starting in 1905, and from that time on it continued to gain popularity and was even visited by several Japanese emperors. Hell Valley, or Jigokudani in Japanese, is a 24-acre volcanic crater located in Noboribetsu. It is full of bubbling sulfuric springs and steaming rivers that are used to feed the hot springs of the area. In the modern day, the area is also a scenic spot with various hiking trails. Strange story. If you remember from his first appearance, the clicking heard in this chapter is from the echolocation that Tony Anji uses to get around, it's possible that he was not actually wearing getter wooden clogs, because other people have previously mistaken the sound of his clicking for the sound of getter clicking on the ground. Oh! Tony's actually back as well. Everyone's back. Everyone is here. It's like the quote from Smash. Everyone is here. Oh my god, that's a loud siren. Oddly enough, everyone's paths are clashing together now at this point in the manga, which actually is quite interesting. Like, everyone's kind of crossing paths. Even the prisoner kind of crossed paths with them as well, which I'm actually kind of glad that he's actually back, because he's fantastic. I was like, thank God I actually brought him back, because I actually missed that dude so much. Oh man, everyone is manga's fantastic, I must say. But yeah, I mean, we must send off the boy Kiro though. The Kiro man himself is now departed us, which is most sad, because he did have the best chest hair in the whole entire show, and now he's gone. Alas, the man to replace him is pretty buonissimo, I must say. Pretty buonissimo. To see what's actually going on there. I'm actually kind of glad we got back to the old dudes as well, like the ones that were with beforehand, like way back with Sami and everyone like that. Because again, I was wondering what's actually going on there, because it's been like, what, at this point, God, ever since the twist with Surumi, we actually haven't seen Surumi's group in that long time. So at least since before Christmas at this point, I believe. Yeah, before Christmas. So yeah, a good like couple of months really. So it's actually kind of nice. Actually, kind of got to see where they've actually been and what they've actually been up to, because again, we don't really know what's been going on there. So I'm guessing that might in free now kind of bring together what's going to happen in that kind of arc, because I'm guessing this arc's kind of ended, though still Sophia's kind of whereabouts is kind of still the unknown factor of this whole entire arc. That kind of still is open for what's actually going to happen next. Which I actually kind of do want to see, because Sophia's kind of the last, like, kind of link towards Asinopa and Wilk. With her gone, you don't really know much about Wilk. With her back, you do. Well, hopefully at least, because then again, what she knows, is it the truth? That's the question. Because again, we've got way too many conflicting arguments about what's going on here, that it can actually go, who's telling the truth here? Who's actually the right person? Because again, Noporobu said I didn't kill the Ainu, I didn't steal the gold, but then everyone else saying no, he did it. So it's one of those things you're like, okay, then who's telling the truth here? Who's the real person meant to trust? And actually, it's kind of interesting, because it always kind of keeps you on your toes, and it keeps the mystery alive, because you're always questioning who these characters truly have and one to the other. And actually, it's just really freaking good, I must say. I like this arc a lot. This arc was fantastic, I must say. Though, the one lingering thing is what's happened to Ogata as well. Ogata's still kind of MIA in the kind of the context of he's missing one eye, so he's not woken up in his whole entire time. So I'm worrying. I'm a worried husband. Must find out what's happening to him. But at least the main thing is the group's back together. That's the main thing. The group's back together. We actually have our gang back together. So actually can't wait to see what actually doesn't free happen next, and what actually doesn't free happen with our boy Ogata, and also our new boys as well. Actually, what happens to Tony Anji as well, to be honest, because actually does seem interesting. So yeah, I mean, that is me done for today. So actually, as always, if you have enjoyed this whole entire as a whole on Twitch, then do leave that good old follow, because indeed it's actually helped me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed what I do here, then do indeed leave a like on YouTube, because indeed it's actually helped me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed it here on YouTube and you want to stay a bit longer, then do indeed leave a sub, because indeed it's helped me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed it here on YouTube and you want to stay a little bit longer after that whole entire point, then do indeed leave a follow on Twitter, because indeed it's helped me quite a bit. On there, actually, no streams go live, streams I do as well. I do have a Twitter account, but doing for our Discord, I have one of those as well. Does it for 20 streams go live? Any streams I do as well. And until next time, I've been Deep in a Drive, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye bye.